Hello guys, welcome back. Sorry, no God of the Day video for you. Long story. Last night I did try to do divination with Pinterest because I felt like I should make a video and I thought it was very important to get it out. And I went to Pinterest and I did divination twice and I said, who's the god I should do next? And the first time I got a wolf ball print. And the second time I got the cutest little kitten. Cutest, adorable, fluffiest kitten in a shelter with one eye. I tried, I swear, hand to goddess, I tried 7 or 8 times last night. I tried 7 or 8 times this morning. I could not get an Odin video out of me for the life of me. It felt like Hermes had shown up, but now I'm not sure. Let me explain. I thought, well, you know, if my low vision and everything went up to just see if there's any last things I need. Unfortunately, the one thing I'm waiting for him to get in the store, they still don't have it in yet. Okay? So that upset me, and if you upset my plans, I really can't think clearly, and I'm really bad at adjusting to things at times, so I ended up getting a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I should have got this. It's bit I need, but still. Came home, feeling disgruntled and everything, trying to work with who I think is Hermes, and now I'm not sure. And I see this thing about travelers and all this other stuff, and I think it's Hermes trying to still make nice and everything, and I said, you know what? I would really like, instead of going to that bazaar on Saturday, because Odin's been trying to keep me away from the bazaar for some reason, I said I would like a bunch of Cokes. Those little bottles. I get up there, there's only one of those little bottles left. Long story short, get one of those bottles, 2 other kinds of bottles, and I'm going to check out and I see some Andy's candies. Stay with me on this story and you will be rewarded. I'm checking out and I keep asking the woman what's the matter, because she's usually so nice and kind, and she lost her son and she hasn't been sleeping well and everything, and I felt so terrible. I go to pack my bags, and of course I'm already thinking about her son, and I'm trying to, you know, make her feel better and everything. I know very well, thinking back, I just packed the two Cokes. I did not pack the Coke and candy, like the little fancy bottle from Mexico. And thinking I'm working with Hermes, I said, let's go to the library. And we go to the library and I go in the back. And there's this rune set. There's these books of witchcraft, and there's wolf books, and, you know, like wolf romance or wolf this or wolf that. I totally forgot about Hermes and was pretty damn sure it had to be Odin, or at least Odin was coming in and it was shifting over to Odin. So then I'm dealing with Odin, and we're filling a bag as full as we can, and we're having a friendly argument about, I can't fit all that in the bag. You haven't seen me pack a sack for traveling, dear. So we fit a ton of stuff in the bag. We come out, and there's a pepper in the bowl. Yes, because I live in the country, there's this green pepper in the bowl. And I said, well, how much do those cost? Thinking I'll help the library some more. And she says they're free. So I got a green pepper. Come home. I'm unpacking the Cokes. I realize I don't have the Cokes, okay? You know, the little Coke in the bag of candy. And I thought, you know what? I know candy and a Coke do not make up for losing your son. In no way do they replace your lost child. But I did want, as soon as I heard that, I wanted to get her a gift. I'm like, I can't buy her a gift from her own store, but I thought, well, maybe this is the god stepping in and helping me out. So I call her up, and she's confused and tired already, okay? And I told her, and she's confused and not understanding me. I said, you can keep it. It's a gift. I'm not upset. I said, it's my fault. I should pay attention to my bags when I'm checking out. And she went to check, and she said, it's not here. I said, well, it has to be there, sweetheart, because I just unpacked my bag and it's not here either. She says, it's not here. Someone that came after you must have taken it, because I thought she packed everything in one bag, right? I said, well, don't worry about it. She said, I can hold the stuff for you from the store. I said, keep it. Keep it for yourself. Treat yourself. I said, you're having a lot worse day than I am. Because I felt terrible, because I said, are you having a bad day? And she said, oh, I'm having a bad day. And before she had told me what she told me, I said, well, you know, I'm supposed to be at work online. And I said, I got allergy attacks, and I went and I laid down. And I said, I didn't get any work done today. And that's when she told me about losing her son, so I felt fantastic. So, you know, hopefully the bag turns up and she keeps it. But I told Odin after everything calmed down and we realized the bag just doesn't exist anymore in this reality. I said, this is why I don't work with Hermes, because that goddamn thief comes around. Every single time he comes around, some of my shit gets stolen. I said, this is why I don't work with him. And this is why I couldn't figure out why I got so angry at him this morning. I said, I just forget in between times that every time he comes around, something gets stolen. I said, this is why I dislike him as a divinity. So there's not going to be any Hermes video, just so you know. And I'm like, this happens every single fucking time. He's a god of thieves. God fucking damn it. I said, somebody saw that there, and instead of being honest, they took it for themselves. And Odin's trying to talk me down out of angry and going to war with the gods and trying to burn Mount Olympus down. And I'm like, my fucking candy, it's the principle of the thing. I said, I don't care if she got it. And I don't care if somebody down on their luck got it. But I said, motherfucking Hermes. And he's like, yes, dear. He's just looking at me. But that's why Odin best God, because Odin was just like, okay, I know you're angry and I understand why. And, you know, I was struggling to carry the books and everything home because I was really wiped out. But, you know, Odin didn't mention a thing the whole time. But if it had been Hermes earlier, Hermes didn't mention anything either. So I'm like, sometimes I wonder if we actually have gods or we just make this stuff up and we're talking to ourselves. I am super sorry not to have God of the Day. I really kept trying to make that Odin video. I thought, oh, you guys don't even want to hear about Odin, but maybe if I do the video like Loki asked, stuff will make sense to me. And it will come together in pieces, but I don't have the whole puzzle. Yeah, it's like if people say, why do you let him keep coming back? He's been kryptonite, but that's like a really shallow answer. But I got a whole ton of books, and I got a pepper. And I guess it kind of makes up for, you know, even though I paid for the books, I guess it kind of makes up for somebody stealing my stuff. I do have a lot of problems working with Hermes. I definitely got this feeling this morning like he was almost threatening me, like, don't make me hurt you. Like, it felt like that, like, if you're not going to work with me, I'm going to get mad and I'm going to do something because I'm Hermes. So if he did steal from me, if he did arrange for me to just be, you know, not paying attention, and it did happen, and it wasn't just, you know, from me having the stroke, Odin will probably beat him within an inch of his life. Loki hates him with a passion. Loki's made that clear, and Loki just does not like him. It's why I can't work with some divinities. We all have that divinity we can't work with. And Hermes can be very charming and loving and sweet and kind when he wants to. And like, you're the most precious person in the world. Then the little shit steals something from you. He's not even fucking sorry because he's the god of thieves. And I'm like, this is why I don't like you. You're an amoral person. With Odin and Loki, they own it. They fucking own that they will rob you blind. With Hermes, he tries to pretend it wasn't Hermes. I'm like, who the fuck else stole it? Loki would have made sure I knew it was Loki. Odin would have made sure I knew it was Odin. This is Hermes written all over it. I think I'm gonna burn Mount Olympus to the ground. I don't know what god I'm close to. I don't know what god I'm close to at all. And it was weird. I was trying to think if I should do a Hermes video today for you guys instead then. And I was doing this thing about, like, looking up Hermes information because I went and looked at my horoscope because he's the god of that. Well, he and Ares once had a fist fight over a woman and Ares somehow lost. I'm like, he fucking cheated. If he beat the god of war, he fucking cheated. This god's not even honest. There's no fucking way he would beat anybody in a legitimate boxing match. He is the god of boxing. But this is Ares. There's no fucking way Hermes should have won that match. I'm like, yeah, it was rigged. So he's the god of rigged sports, too. I'm like, you're the god of despair, misfortune, and the bird of ill omen every time you show up, because everything goes fucking sideways when you show up. I don't know. I don't think Hermes actually likes me. He'll pretend he likes me, and then my whole life goes to shit. But thankfully, I think he's gone. I think his thievery this time amused him to no end, and at least it was just chocolates and a bag of Coke, though I was planning on those for Yule. There goes my Yule plans. I mean, the store would have held it for me, but I really did want to give the woman a gift, so, you know, hopefully she does get herself something. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. I wish we could set gods on fire. It would just make some savage part of me very happy, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.